Hi, everybody, and happy Valentine's Day. It is February 14th, 2026. It's Joe and
Randy.
from the Strange Voyage Files. And we're both sick. I guess, on the better side of it. And my poor Randy has been coughing, so she's probably starting to get it. So, but we wanted to fit an review in. As you can see, we're doing Iron Maiden. You hand me an album or two over there. The first album. This is that clear picture disc one, and yeah, I'm putting all these things on there so that. Okay, I will in a second, baby. So that Iron Maiden debut 40th anniversary crystal clear picture disc, and it's still sealed. I'm keeping this one sealed. And I put a little money sticker on there in case it's actually worth something after I'm in the grave. So they know that. There's that version. Here's my version I got, probably around 86 or so. There's nothing special in it. It's a clear liner inside, so I'm not even going to take it out of the plastic. And then the CD. This is the original CD that I rebought because I sold my CD collection, but I wanted to get the original CD. Haven't gotten the remaster of this yet. I'm sure I will at some point. Because we got to have more than one, don't we,
No,
Randy?
we don't!
How many of them? She gets so mad because I have 17 copies of Blizzard of Oz and Diary of a Madman now?
Yeah.
Well, there's different versions.
You don't need every single version.
Yes,
you
you
just
do.
need one.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
You sure do. And then you need one that's sealed and one that's not sealed. Yeah, you'll be happy when you're selling them one day and getting the sealed ones and getting a pretty penny. But okay, so this one we're doing Iron Maiden's first album, and this is the one that started it all for a lot of metal fans. This is the one where a lot of people didn't even know who this band was and saw the Eddie on the cover and said, "I don't care, I'm buying this album." And then went home and listened to it and was totally blown away.
Is that you?
No, because I got introduced to Iron Maiden through He Who Shall Not Be Named, because, he gets paranoid about his name being on. Yes. And that was through Power Slave, the one with Aces High and 2 Minutes to Midnight. But I did eventually get, here, you can get the titles. But I did eventually get this one on my own. Now, I will say I definitely fell into the, why are you averaging mine up?
You gotta average it.
It's okay, sure. Average them all. Now I will say, it took me a little while to really appreciate Paul Di'Anno, but I did really love some songs off this album right out of the gate, and then some I was like, they're okay. They're a totally different story now. I just did a Power Slave video a couple months ago, and Power Slave has always been my favorite Maiden album. This is creeping up. If it's not already my favorite Maiden album, it's definitely number 2 now. And this is the one I listen to the most, is this album. Killers is really kind of number 2. So and it really doesn't correspond to us losing Paul, because I was doing this before that. I think part of it is also I spent so many, well, it was probably a big slam for the people listening, so many years listening to that trinity of Number of the Beast, Peace of Mind, and Power Slave that you do eventually get to the point where you're like, well, a little bit worn out on them. I still love them. And again, Power Slave is probably still my favorite album, but God, I gotta go back and see, did I give wondering what might, thank you for averaging that up. I really needed to have that done. I wonder what I gave everything on Power Slave. This may actually rank higher. We'll see in a second. All right. But now to start off, this I vividly remember because the first time I heard this album was at He Who Shall Not Be Named's house. And I remember hearing this Prowler, the first track, the first time, and I was blown away by that song. Absolutely blown away. And it's a song I used to listen to over and over and over and over and over. It was a 5 then. It's a 5 now. It'll be a 5 until the day I die. Prowler is the best track they could have thought of to start this album, and it is phenomenal. What about you?
I give it a 5 because I like the guitar and drums in the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah, really, yes. The next one is another one that, I mean, my God, talk about an awesome song. Remember Tomorrow, eerie, creepy. Paul Di'Anno shows his vocal range. You know, and there's that big argument. Would Paul have been able to sing the Dickinson songs? No, not to the extent that, I mean, Bruce is just a totally different singer, and yes, he's a better singer. I mean, we're not going to play that game. But I don't think, people say, oh, he would have been, there's no way he could have done him slight justice. I don't believe, you listen to a song like Remember Tomorrow, yeah, I think he could have done those songs justice. Yes, Bruce is better. It's kind of like saying, who could sing a Ronnie Dio song better than Dio? Nobody. Probably nobody could sing the songs that Bruce has sung better than Bruce, but man, Paul, I think, could have come pretty darn close. You know what? It's another perfect song. It's a 5.
I give it a 4, but because I like the drums and the guitar, but the voice kind of reminds me of, like sounds like a girl in the beginning.
Okay, because he's got a softer voice. Okay, all right. The next one is Running Free. This was another song that I remember hearing the first time and being floored by. Absolutely loved it. This is probably the most popular track off the album. It was the single. It's the one that probably introduced a lot of people to Iron Maiden, and it definitely deserves to be a 5 as it is.
I give it a 5 because I like the beat in the song.
Okay. The next one is, now here's one where back in the day when I was a stupid kid, I thought it was okay, but it didn't really blow me away. Phantom of the Opera, eerie, definitely a lot of changes in the song. But again, now I have grown up and I appreciate it 1,000 times better. Solid 5.
I gave it a 5 because I like this song. What song was it?
Number 4, Phantom of the Opera.
I gave it a 5 because I like the guitar and the drums beat, and I also like the guitar solo in the middle of the song.
Yeah, phenomenal solos. And you know what? You can't talk about this album without talking about Dennis Stratton. Yes, we all love Adrian Smith. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Dennis Stratton was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And I'm friends with him on Facebook, and he interacts. I've never, I think he said hi to me, or,
Wow, you know a famous person.
Yeah, I think he said hi to me once, or like happy birthday, or something goofy like that. But he will respond to you. He's a pretty down to earth guy. He's a great guy, and I would take a Dennis Stratton over a Janet Gears any day. But Phantom of the Opera is a 5. Next one is the instrumental, and again, when I was a kid, it would have been a throwaway track for me. I would have probably, if I was 12 years old doing this, it would have been a 1. No, because now I appreciate it. It's another 5. Perfect. And I'm you guys, and maybe I'm getting more into instrumentals. I wish they would have done vocals for this song because it's awesome. It is so unbelievable. Transylvania is a 5.
I gave it a 4 because I usually don't like instrumentals, but I like the Aussie instrumentals, but this one's better than Aussie's.
Okay.
This is like a faster one, and Aussie's instrumentals are like more slower.
Okay. So D from Blizzard of Oz. That's the one you're thinking of.
Oh.
But you're right. You are right. The next one is another one in my stupid younger years I probably would have dismissed. Strange World. Very eerie. The slower song, and don't even think to say a ballad by any means. Just a slower tempoed song. Again, the vocal range on Paul is phenomenal for this one, and this has become one of my favorite songs off the album. So if that's being the case, let's just say we all know it's a 5.
I give it a 3 because I like the instruments and stuff, but it takes a long time. It's almost half of the song just for the lyrics.
Well, it's not that long, but
yeah.
Okay, well.
It was half of the song.
It was not half of the song. I know this one.
It was.
The mind of a beautiful little child. I love you, pretty girl.
Yeah, so mean.
The next one is fast-paced rocker. This one is unbelievable. Sanctuary comes back, punches you right in the face after coming back from Strange World. I always liked Sanctuary and still do. Guess what? 5.
I give it a 4 because like I like the beat of it and stuff, but it kind of sounds like a Motley Crue song.
I could see that. It absolutely.
Like the voice and stuff does.
I don't know about the voice, but I could definitely see something possibly off like Shout at the Devil, maybe Too Fast for Love in the vein of Livewire. Oh, that's you kicking my chair. You're an odd little child. All right, then we get to the next one, which again I've always liked, Charlotte the Harlot and Dave Murray. This I fly the Dave Murray flag like you would not believe. I love Dave. I always like seeing his name on tracks for writing. I'm a big fan of Dave Murray tracks, and it's funny because there is supposed to be some kind of hidden story behind Charlotte the Harlot that we'll never know the truth of, but great song and a 5.
I give it a 3 because it's okay, but I like other songs better, and I don't like how it was like it goes from like really fast to like slow.
Okay. All right. And then the last one, the title track. A lot of people trash this song, and I don't get it because I've always loved it. Iron Maiden title track is this one is probably my favorite song off the album. Strange World would be a close second. 5, absolutely. I've always loved this song. I will always love this song. I know people think a lot of people think it's a subpar song. I think it is one of the perfect examples of a heavy metal song. Iron Maiden, 5.
I give it a 5 because I like the song and the beat.
Okay, so you average mine up, and it's a 5.
It's a 4.
Yours a 4. Okay. Yeah, this is a perfect album. There is no question about it that this is an absolute perfect album. Let me guess, Sabrina Carpenter would be better?
No.
Okay, good. No, this is a perfect album. I know Power Slave was a 5, but wow, I don't know if I gave every song a 5 on that one. Very interesting. But again, this couldn't have been done without Dennis Stratton, without Clive Burr, without
me.
Paul, without you, without Randy, without Paul Di'Anno. And it's sad that we've lost Paul, and poor Clive went through hell before, and Paul didn't have a easy time either. But I really wish that they would have, before people started getting so sick and whatnot, that egos could have gone to the side and pride could have been swallowed, and they could have said, hey, we're going to do some concerts, and we're going to have Paul Di'Anno come up and sing some songs, and Dennis Stratton play some songs, and Clive Burr play some songs. And for the record, I'm going to give this man credit where credit is due. I've looked and found the interviews. Bruce Dickinson was fine with it. Bruce Dickinson was not the guy saying that, don't do that because it'll come up on the microphone. Bruce Dickinson was not the guy saying, hey, I don't want to share a stage with Paul Di'Anno. It was Steve. Steve's vision is, this is Iron Maiden, this is how it is, end of story. So everything I've ever found, Bruce was not the one saying no. That was all Steve Harris. I love Steve, man, and Steve is the boss, but sometimes, you have to listen to your...
Break the rules.
Yeah, well, not as much break the rules as you got to listen to your customers, and the fans would have loved it. So, all right, well, let me know what you think. Is this a perfect album to you? It absolutely is a perfect album to me. What is this, like a 6-7 thing? 6-7 thing? 6-7 thing? And on that note, Annihilator has a great song called Sixes and Sevens. That's so I think your entire generation is getting something because it's an old British saying. 6s and 7s, and it's kind of like one or the other. Isn't that what 6-7 means?
No, it's just 6-7. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. Sometimes I think that all of you guys would be like the Pied Pipers. All right, well, like, subscribe, and let me know what you think of this album in the comments. And don't worry, Madison's working on the X and the Instagram and all that. Or wasn't Mommy going to do that at one point?
I don't know.
Can you do it?
No, I don't know how to do it. You said that Maddie was going to, and then you asked Maddie if Mama could do it, and she was like, probably. And so you were like, yeah, I don't know.
My life. This is my life. Now, do you want to listen to the Megadeth album I just listened to?
No.
All right, well, the next...
do the bracket thing.
Yeah, okay, so, all right, well, here, give you a preview of what's coming up. I just listened to...
Hey.
What?
No. Okay, so he's doing a Megadeth video.
Rust in Peace will be the next one.
Yeah, that one. And then we're going to try and do a Kiss bracket. And then I get to pick a bracket of both of his songs and my music. And it's going to... So, like, because we do, like, half of the brackets, it's going to be one half.
Here, I'll show them. Yeah. You guys can see what's on the Kiss bracket.
So like this. One half is going to be just his music, and then the other half is going to be our music.
Yeah. Oh, that's how you're going to do it?
Yeah. Because then it's easy.
Yeah, I crossed a lot of things out. You guys, I don't know if you can even see that.
Oh.
I'm not good at lighting. But yeah, this is the Kiss bracket. What did I cross out? It's so long. Oh, you make me rock hard. I got to admit, I love those two songs.
Oh
Smashes, Thrashes. You do too!
Yeah, but what was the other song?
Let's put the X in Sex. What's where you make it rock hard going against?
Love, Long Way Down.
That's off, I don't even remember. What was Long Way Down off of? Carnival? No. I don't remember. All right. Well, like, subscribe. So, yeah, we got, at some point, if my family will listen to the Kiss songs.
I will.
Well, then maybe it'll just be you and I doing the bracket. And then, I'm going to do, you don't want to do Megadeth?
No.
No.
Said that like 2 minutes ago.
Bye.
Bye.